Welcome guys, this is Gunners Daily and we have to talk about Nicolas Pepe. So without any further ado, let's start. First things first, as some of you may know, I already made a video a couple months back about Nicolas Pepe and his first season with Arsenal, so if you're interested, I'll leave a link in the description, so feel free to check it out. But today, we're gonna talk about Pepe and his impact in these first few games of the new season, and is there any chance that he will eventually become the player that we all expected him to be when he first came to the club? So let's go. Record-breaking fee, big expectations, modest performances on the pitch and etc. We've all heard about all of this. But is this it? Is this the final product and presentation of Nicolas Pepe and his abilities on the pitch? In my opinion, no. Simply no. We've all seen glimpses and some highlights of what he can do and what he is capable of, but here's the thing. Unfortunately for him, he came in the club at a worst possible time, when we are statistically in our worst shape and form in the last 25 years or so. Bottom end of the league in key passes and plays, big chances and shots created, dreadful XG and everything else. Creativity wise, we don't exist. And of course, Pepe too should be held accountable for some of these stats, because in all honesty, he hasn't done that much to give us that flair and advantage going forward attacking wise since he came to the club, as we all expected him to do. Yes, we are mostly winning at the moment, and our 5 at the back experiments are giving us the results all in all. But offensively, we haven't been this poor and created this little since George Graham days, and that's telling you everything. But I get it. Last season was his first with the new club, and it's never easy to fully and quickly adapt to the new league, especially Premier League, new language, culture, playing style and everything else, but still. Let's try and compare his 2019-20 season in stats with his last season with Lille. 2019-20 season with Arsenal. Premier League, 30 appearances, 5 goals, 6 assists. Europa League, 6 appearances, 2 goals, 2 assists. FA Cup, 4 appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist. So in total, 40 appearances, 8 goals and 9 assists. I mean, he had a pretty solid season, but I can understand why some people maybe expected more from him. Because here are the stats for his 2018-19 season with Lille before he came to Arsenal. In total, no competitions, 41 appearances, 23 goals and 12 assists. I mean, let's be honest, if he somehow even managed to repeat those numbers in his first season in England, he would probably be the main contender for the Premier League Player of the Season. So in my opinion, it wasn't realistic from the fans to expect those kind of stats in his first season with Arsenal. But still, you simply expected something more. To make some kind of a difference and give us some leverage when we needed to break the opponent and we needed our star players to turn things around. But once again, it's hard to criticize him and him only, when in reality, the whole Arsenal team was bang average and massively underperformed for the bigger part of the last season. I mean, he's been here for what? A year and a few months, and he already played under 3 different managers, under so many different formations and tactics, so many different starting lineups. And when you add that he needed time to adjust to this whole new life, new league, managers, culture, fans pressure and everything, it's definitely not easy. And I'm shocked to see how many of our fans get to slander the guy after some of his performances, like they expected him to score a hat-trick with 18 assists every game just because of his price tag. At the moment, it looks like Mikel Arteta brought us some much needed stability, composure and self-confidence. And we desperately needed that after the turbulent last season we had. Defensively, we are in a better shape than we have been in years. And it's great to see us actually not falling down and losing concentration in games and losing 5-6-0 and etc. But like I said, offensively, we almost don't exist. And for a player like Pepe, who used to play in League 1 for Lille, who was more attacking concentrated team, with putting pressure up front and always looking to create and push the ball forward without that much focus on defense, you can understand why at times he looks so uninspired and disappointed on the pitch. So let's stop for a moment and I want to ask you all a question. What if Nicolas Pepe played for Arsenal under Arsene Wenger and his formations, tactics, playing style and etc.? Don't get this wrong, I'm not taking anything away from Mikel Arteta or anything, I just want to say, how do you think he would perform in such a heavy attacking focused team? Now I'm not saying that he can't play in our current formation or anything like that, because we all know that he can, and he already gave us some wonderful moments, some great goals and key assists. But it's not just about Pepe. Just look at Aubameyang since the season started. Playing on the wing, no support from the back, doesn't get any clear chances created for him. I mean, for fuck's sake. Yesterday I saw a stat that is showing that even Stuart Dallas, defender from Leeds, was involved in 2 big chances created for him in the opposition box this season. Stuart fucking Dallas. I mean, no offense to the guy, and Leeds are playing really good at the moment. But in the meanwhile, our whole team created 0 chances for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, our best player and most dangerous striker. 0. 0 fucking chances created for Aubameyang in the opposition box, with the game week 7 coming underway. So, you see what I'm talking about? I agree Pepe could have and he should have offered us more in that part of the pitch already, and he needs to up his game as quickly as possible, no doubt. But in reality, it's not just his fault. So the big question is, what does the future hold for Nicolas Pepe in an Arsenal shirt? In my opinion, first of all, we need to drastically improve in the final third and start putting some serious performances against some, no offense, but obviously inferior opponents, and start taking those games by the neck. And Pepe too is one of the key parts of that puzzle. I also don't think this whole situation with him starting every second or third game, then getting him from the bench in the last 10 minutes or so, then again starting and etc. is helping him that much. He drastically needs some consistency and regular game time week in, week out. The season is long and everything is still wide open, but if you ask me, it's crucial for Pepe to show everything he can and earn the complete trust of the manager to get in the starting lineup for a long-term future. Because we all know that in today's football, there's little room for patience. And I don't know about your opinion on this, but I would also like to see Reiss Nelson get more playing time and regular chances in the first team. Because I honestly think he's a great player and a big asset for the future. But just like everyone else today, for how long will he be satisfied with only getting a few minutes here and there and be on the bench for the rest of the time is another question. Reiss Nelson is 20 years old, Nicolas Pepe is 25, and at the moment it is up to Pepe to seize this opportunity and get the best out of it. Like I said, the season is long and I still think Pepe is a wonderful player and there is still a lot he can offer to us and his best is yet to come. But the competition is also good and there's a place for only one. Long way ahead of us, and I think we'll be a lot smarter at the end of this season as where we stand with Nicolas Pepe and his situation in the club. So tell me, what do you think? Do you think Pepe's best is yet to come and he should be our main winger week in, week out? Or do you simply think he didn't offer us as much as we expected from him and maybe we should start bringing Reiss Nelson on more often? Tell me in the comments, I'm really interested to hear you out. Thank you for watching guys. If you like my content, you know the drill. Click on the like button, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. I would really appreciate it. Peace.